to Spoilers Maybe. I'm the host of this thing, and I'll be joined later by Nami, as I always am, who will tell us all about this movie even though she hasn't seen it. Today's movie is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Another Marvel movie, of course. There are a lot of these things. In this movie, Steve Rogers is labeled a traitor by S.H.I.E.L.D., so he and Black Widow must take a road trip to New Jersey and talk to this dead Nazi computer guy, who tells them that S.H.I.E.L.D. has actually been Hydra this whole time. Hydra is evil, by the way. Apparently, Shydra has been planning for decades to execute this evil plan, which is to shoot some people that they don't like very much. But in like a really high-tech sort of way with, airships and algorithms and such. Luckily, Nick Fury has a plan to stop all this because he knew about it the whole time, I guess. And so they do that. Also, there's a guy named Bucky with a metal arm. You may be sick of hearing Hail Hydra by now, but I know at least one person that hasn't even seen this yet, so on with the show. Captain America, soldier during winter.
Da 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 da. I bet a lot of this is going to happen in Russia based on assumptions I'm making on this.
Is that the first prediction already?
Sure.
That it takes place in Russia.
Well, okay. Sure, whatever. Oops. Boop.
Good sound effect.
Meep. So, Winter Soldier, I bet, is about Cap's friend Bucky, who was alive at the same time, is also like unthawed caveman lawyer type. And I bet he acclimates worse to things than Captain America does. And Hydra, I bet he's been brainwashed by Hydra, so it's all Hydra. Or at least like World War II is going to be Hydra's fault. Because wasn't that the war that Captain America fought in? Or was it World War I?
Are you saying Hydra caused World War II?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I will write it down.
Sure, write it down. Yeah. Document that, Secretariat. Okay, so if it's a Captain America movie, who of the Avengers is going to show up? I bet Black Widow shows up, based on the fact that there is Russian writing. This is the worst prediction ever. And I bet most of the Avengers make a cameo. Mr. Stark has to show up. And when I say cameo, I mean like they mention their name and or they talk to them. Like we don't actually have to see them though. But I think Black Widow is on stage, like on screen.
Okay.
And she may even help.
Okay.
Because she knows the Russias. All of them. Who else is here? Yeah. Captain America.
Okay, we'll go with that.
It's a Captain America movie. His pal Bucky, like I may or may not have said earlier.
You seem to have a lot of information about Bucky.
So one of my friends, Katie Hofgaard, I will actually throw a link to her art in wherever we're putting this up. Okay. Because her art is amazing, but she likes them.
Her if she wants you to use her full name.
Oh, that's true. Shoot. Okay, hold on. I have to figure out her internet existence. But she does a lot of really good art, and she did a cosplay of Bucky, and I will totally ask if any of this is okay to go on the line, so you guys might not even hear this. She did a lot of art, and she had him with flowers, and it was pretty. Okay, I know that Bucky is broody. He's probably confused, and I think he has his hand trapped in a vice. That's a prediction I'm going to make. I don't know when, because I just saw a random clip of his hand caught in a vice. Part of me really hopes that that's just where he ended, like, the war with his hand caught in a vice, or he got trapped, like, midway through a battle, and then they left, and he was just there for, like, 60 years or whatever. That's horrible, but his hand is in a vice.
Okay.
Is the serious prediction.
Let's go back to other people that you think might be in here, because you only named 2 additional Avengers.
Yeah, Tony Stark and Black Widow.
Yeah, do you think that's it?
It could be where everyone shows up, or it's only a few. I mean, this is a Captain America movie, so yeah, we'll go with the whole gamut. What's my face? Beast, but I'm green. Hulk. So the Hulk. I have a hammer. Thor. I shoot the arrows. Hawkeye. I used to be a part of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I'm not because S.H.I.E.L.D. is gone, but S.H.I.E.L.D.'s back. But S.H.I.E.L.D.'s gone, but S.H.I.E.L.D.'s back, depending on how this flows in the timeline. Ant-Man is going to be in the film, but he's not going to be seen again because he's Ant-Man.
Sure, I'll write that down, and then there's no way to verify.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can verify. I will let you know when Ant-Man shows up. Because like I said, Ant-Man is in every Avengers movie. Ant-Man may actually be the catalyst for all of these movies. Ant-Man puts the things in motion.
I feel like you're starting to get a little cocky with these predictions. No,
because Ant-Man went down to a subatomic level, and time gets really weird at that level. So, Agent Coulson will not be appearing in this film because he's got other things that he's got going down.
Don't name people just because I asked you to name.
I think he's going to go to Agent Carter's grave.
Who is going to go to whose grave?
Steve Rogers. The Captain Americas. Also known as the Captain Americas. And he goes to Agent Carter's grave. Because I'm pretty sure...
Who is Agent Carter?
A lady.
Okay.
A lady pants? I don't know. All I know is that she has her own TV show, I think.
Okay.
Yes. I hope all of that's right. Oh, man.
You said it now.
I did.
And
I think he's going to go...
you made sure to indicate that she was dead in this movie.
Well, because I think that she dies. Well, wait... Yeah, no. Sure. Whatever.
If she has a grave, she's either dead or she dies.
Well, if she has a grave, she's either dead or like everyone else in the Marvel Universe and got resurrected and is totally fine.
Because I promised I would ask every time.
Oh, no.
Do you know any of the actors that you're going to see?
God. Scarlett Johansson is the Black Widow. Stan Lee may or may not be making it.
Okay.
This film. Oh, I hate that I don't even know who these people are. Captain America is going to hear that his friend Bucky is alive, and he has to go find him. But Bucky is going to be horribly confused about what the hell is going on, and is going to attack Captain America, because I think Bucky is going to be painted as the antagonist, and then protagonist Cap America... Captain. You and the Captain make it happen. Cap-Ams. I think Protag Cap-Ams has to try to reason, and he's going to try and talk his friend down a few times and realize that that's not going to work. And then something is going to happen. Like, he's going to mention something from their past, or Bucky's going to see, like, someone's dead, or someone got really old, or just something, and it's going to snap him out of whatever, like, Bucky fit he's buckying in. And then they're going to band together. And I think there's a dog. I think Bucky gets a dog. I don't know if it's in this movie or in a future movie. But then I think Bucky and the dog have a wonderful relationship working for the American Kennel Club and doing the Westminster Dog Show. That's after the movie, though. That's my prediction for in between.
Yeah.
Now and later.
Of course.
But I think it's going to end with Bucky and the Cap being okay with each other.
Just two kids from...
Just two kids.
Do you want to guess where they're from?
It has to be the Grain Belt of America. I think there's going to be a hug at some point. I think there's going to be a bro hug it out because it's been a while. It's been like a few years, maybe a couple of decades.
Okay.
I think that they're going to fight Hydra. God, I want them to fight Hydra so badly. Fight the Red Skull! Put that one down. Red Skull. Boom.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure because I haven't seen the movie yet.
I'm going to give you an out on some of these because there have been so many of these movies that...
Yeah, in my head I'm confused.
Some of your predictions will be accurate for a different movie in this series.
So this is after the movie. We're going to go through the checklist and see what I got right first, and then we'll talk about why I thought that in my brain.
You thought they were going to be in Russia.
Yep.
They did not go to Russia.
Nope, not even once. They spoke Russian.
You did know through various means that there was a character named Bucky, Captain America's friend.
Yep. Well...
From the past.
I didn't know they were friends. I assumed they were friends.
You mentioned he probably had a dog. I don't know what that was about.
I think Bucky has a dog. Maybe that's in the next film.
So that was not true. Bucky was brainwashed by Hydra.
Did I guess that?
Yeah, essentially.
Yes! Sorry, it was a long movie.
But his hand did not get stuck in a vice.
I know.
At any point. You also mentioned that Hydra caused World War II.
Yeah. They kind of admitted to it.
I'm not sure that was... That was exactly
We'll
what
take
happened.
a 50% correct on that. Because Hydra's like, we caused every major thing for the last however many years.
That is a lot of stuff.
So...
Once again, you said the Red Skull might be in here.
I really want the Red Skull.
He's not that major of a character in the Marvel universe.
You know, I am disappointed. They actually wasn't the Red Skull in like the flashback though, when they were in like World War II.
Probably a clip from the first movie.
Oh.
In which the Red Skull was a character in the first movie.
Oh, can we watch the first movie now I can guess the Red Skull and finally be right?
Then you threw out some other names of Avengers that didn't appear except the Black Widow.
I would like to say Stark was in there enough.
His name was in there.
To be counted as in passing. They didn't talk to him. He didn't show up.
But
they also mentioned Bruce Banner. But I also didn't mention the Falcon, which I should have, because...
Yeah, he's in a lot of these movies.
Yeah.
But he's so easy to forget.
He is a good character, though. I was really happy, like, elated when I was like, oh, it's that guy! Yay!
You mentioned Stan Lee might be in this movie.
I did.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yet again.
It's as if I knew that shtick.
Unfortunately, Captain America did not visit Carter's grave.
I know. But he did go to a grave, but just not Carter's grave. It still doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It doesn't count at all. I know. I'm just saying. I'd like to state some facts.
All right. Especially because it was a fake grave.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even a real grave.
I mean, the grave was real. It's just, it wasn't for the person it was marked for.
I feel like someone has to actually be dead there for it to be a grave.
True. Maybe the Nick Fury who ran S.H.I.E.L.D. died.
Oh, it's a metaphor.
Maybe that's who's at that grave. Oh.
Captain America and Bucky did not hug.
They did hold hands, though. Kind of. If you count pulling someone out of a river as they're drowning.
If you count the headlock that Captain America put Bucky in.
That is one hell of a bear hug.
Until he was unconscious.
No, that also doesn't count.
Okay.
Like I said, I thought this would be a different movie, so...
Uh-huh. And you seem to have assumed that they were both from the Midwest somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because they're that wholesome boy.
They're from New York.
Yeah.
He did say something that reminded him of the past, and that's, I guess, ultimately what caused him to snap out of his hypnosis. I'm going to assign you a 50% on this movie.
I would give me a Tuesday.
It's a bit lower than the previous attempts, but...
I would definitely give 50%. I think those first two were definitely kind of like... I got lucky with a lot of the predictions on those. On this one, the reason why so I thought this was going to be a different movie. I don't know why I desperately want to see Red Skull. I just don't know.
He's pretty goofy looking, so you'll probably be let down.
Well, I plan on it. It is a superhero design.
All right.
And those are all goofy. Sorry, designers.
Hey everyone, it's Nami. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you liked what you saw, click the like button. If you didn't like it, click the dislike button. And, you know, if you are of two minds of it, you don't have to do either. It's fine. Whatever. YOLO. If you want, though, subscribe. At least subscribing will help. Or something.
If you kill all of the bad guys, eventually you just have to help old ladies across the street.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. That's boring. Dog is not too enthused with that prediction that I just made. For those of you listening, which is everyone, because there's
If you're watching, then get out of our house. Okay, they're gone. Continue.
Why are they here? We should have offered them a drink. At least be kind before we kicked them out.